Welcome back to our third segment of our show. Our third segment is a freestyle where we talk about anything we want to talk about. Now we have to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, they're playing a few weeks ago in the Christmas Day game, and it's funny. I heard this question on the radio: does Kobe Bryant have a better supporting cast than Dwayne Wade and LeBron James?
I would say he has a better supporting cast than Dwayne Wade, but I wouldn't say he has a better supporting cast than LeBron James. I think LeBron James is surrounded by a lot more talent, a lot more consistent players than Kobe has. Kobe has Andrew Bynum, who's on the come up, being on the verge of being a real good player. Lamar Odom, not really consistent. He got the new guy from Orlando, was it?
Yeah, I don't know his name. I have no idea.
He looks like he can be all right, but he doesn't really have.
Terry off.
Yeah, but I think Dwayne Wade's supporting cast is less talented than Kobe, but I think LeBron has a much better team around him than Kobe and Dwayne Wade.
I agree with what he's saying, but except for right now for the Lakers, they're playing exceptional basketball. They're 16-11. They defeated the Phoenix Suns yesterday. Trevor Ariza with a facial slam dunk over Grant Hill. Right now they're on fire and they're playing good basketball, but I'd say LeBron James has a better cast.
No, I think LeBron James has an abominable cast, which makes him, I think he should be the MVP of the league if they make it to the playoffs. I mean, I thought he should be MVP last year with that cast. I said last year, put the Celtics cast of Al Jefferson and Gerald Green of last year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That cast is better, with LeBron James. But I'm just saying this. I think Kobe Bryant right now, you have a Hall of Fame coach, Phil Jackson. Lamar Odom finally reminds you of a slimmer, better Antoine Walker. Fantastic player, and I think Kobe has a better supporting cast. I think this kid, Andrew Bynum, I'm sold on this kid. This kid's going to be a player. He's got me. I think he's going to be fantastic. He had a couple good games in a row. I think you could argue right now he's more productive than Shaquille O'Neal. Not a better player, but in terms of production numbers, he's better than the Diesel. Gene, what else is in the news?
What else in the news? Just wondering who the athlete of the year is.
Athlete of the year, it's very interesting. I'm going to say, once again, I'm going to say LeBron James. LeBron James has nothing to work with. I mean, he's making, filet mignons out of paper. It's just like his team's garbage. But they're going to the NBA Finals. That team's garbage. Anderson Varejao and Sasha Pavlovich and Gibson, they're awful. They are awful.
But they know their role, though.
Yeah, I know. They're awful regardless.
They know their role, though.
Steve Kerr and Scott Burrell and those garbage players on the Bulls knew their role, but they're still garbage.
They knew their role.
I know.
That's what it's about, though. If you know you're garbage and you know you got a player who can carry a team, if you know your role,
how does that make your team better?
Golden.
Brian Scalabrine last year knew his role.
If you have a team where everybody wants to be the man, you know what I'm saying? That team's not gonna work. If you have one or two good players who the whole team know that those are the two players that are gonna get the job done, and everyone else knows their roles. If this guy knows all he got to do is rebound, this guy knows he got to play defense. This guy he knows he got to do this.
I understand. On a good team, but on a bad team with bad players, if you know your role, either way, you're still gonna be bad.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry, you're still gonna be bad.
You're not gonna be bad.
I can't win.
You're not gonna be bad.
I can't win.
It takes 5 to win.
You're not gonna be bad.
If you have a Jordan, sure you can afford to have a John Paxson on the court. You can afford to have Steve Kerr and all the others.
If Steve Kerr, Luke Longley, and all them other guys, B.J. Armstrong, if all of them wanted to be the man, if all of them wanted to be in Jordan's shoes,
they're not the man because they're garbage.
They wouldn't. But they knew they wasn't the man. And that's why they succeeded, because they did they did all the little stuff that Jordan didn't have to do.
They accepted their role.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying this right now.
Oh, I agree. They're horrible players. They're horrible players.
Then what are we arguing about?
They're horrible players, but they knew their role. They knew their role, and that's why they succeeded.
Yes.
Who's the athlete of the year, Chad?
I gotta go with Tom Brady, just because of the fact that you know what I'm saying, New England Patriots breaking every record, on the verge of being a dynasty, going down as one of the greatest players, or greatest teams of all time. You know what I'm saying? He's the man. He's looking
he's right up there.
He looks like he can go down as the best QB of all time.
Gene?
I'd say the athlete of the year also is Tom Brady, but I have nominees for Tiger Woods and the comeback player of the year, Randy Moss.
Tiger Woods has not been the athlete of the year. I don't know anything about
number one.
I don't know anything about golf. I'm not even going to act like I know about golf, but I thought didn't not win a major this year, one or something. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. I think
that's bad for him, but he's still number one.
The only thing I knew Tiger Woods for is that ESPN Who's Now. Didn't he win that or something?
Yes, he did.
So maybe he's the most now player. But I don't think
he's number one.
Guys, that is it for Stepping Up Big Time. I just want to thank you guys once again for coming through and stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Off the record.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
camera in here, off the record. You know what I'm saying? That is it for stepping up big time. We're gonna do more in 2008. We're gonna be out in more cities. We're gonna make some announcements about that. We're on YouTube. We're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube, so we're literally everywhere right now, so there's no excuse not to watch us. That is it for Stepping Up Big Time. I want to thank Gene, Chad, my Lord Merville, who was with us earlier. May the force be with you, and God bless the United States of America.